Today is going to be epic because we are talking about those two seemingly impossible shots that you just saw. We're going to talk about the camera we used, we're going to talk about the software we used to get that special effect, as well as this just released today new Insta360 mounting system. So here's what you need to do this. You need the new Insta360 X3 camera. There are other cameras that work like the X2 as well as the One RS. You need the Insta360 app to get those special effects. And last, and this is very important and the focus of today's video, you need a mounting system that is incredibly sturdy and reliable. One of the most epic shots that you can do with the Insta360 X3 camera is the bumper shot, or the Grand Theft Auto looking shot. This is where you take the camera and you mount it way on the back of the car. So it looks almost like a drone is following the car from up above it. And how you do it is you take your mount like this, and you want to use a 3 suction cup mount for something like this because you need really good stability, and the more stable it is, the less chance you have of it shaking too much and breaking loose the seal. Now, if you have a 2 suction cup mount, or if that's what you want to purchase, it can be done with it, but you're going to get a lot more stability out of a 3 suction cup mount having that 3-way kind of triangle. So here's how we do this. You want to start by getting your mount as far as you can to the back of the car, but you don't want to have any of the suction cups end up on the stickers because that has a very high chance of breaking loose the seal. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to loosen up these top screws so I can get this at the right angle. So loosen these up right here, and we're going to talk more about this mount back at the studio here in a few minutes, but we're going to loosen that up right there, get it at the right level so it's level with the window here. Then before I tighten those up, just in case I need to make some last minute adjustments, I'm going to push down. Then all we have to do is pump in this air valve a few times, and now that one's sealed. You don't see any white there, so we know it's locked. Then we'll come over to this one and do the same thing. Just press, 2, 3, and see how we don't see any white there? That's how we know that the seal is made and this thing is sturdy as it's gonna get. Now, one thing that makes this new set from Insta360 just so incredible and just stand completely out is you have this adjustable arm here that goes down to the 3rd suction cup. And this is made out of carbon fiber, which really helps eliminate any kind of vibration. And you can use this to adjust the angle that you want this at. So if I wanted this to be at less of an angle, I could put this further up, and then this can be stretched out in different places. And this is also telescoping. So if I loosen this, I can actually extend this up here and control the angle here as well. And of course this pivots here so you can adjust this as it needs to be. So let's put it about right there. I'm gonna tighten it, and then I'm gonna just push down here on this last suction cup. I'm gonna press, and I don't see any more white there. Now I know this thing's not going anywhere. And unlike other suction cup mounts that I have used, I can look at these, and because I can't see any of that white there, I know that this is fastened. I know the suction is good. And when I'm looking at it through my rearview mirror, I can see these back here. So as I'm driving, I know that the suction is still good. I can't tell you how many times I've been using a 3 suction cup mount and had one of them pop up and almost lose a camera because I couldn't tell it was losing suction. But you'll always know, and you can pull over and fix the one that has the issue with these. Now for this shot, I want to extend this rod out as far as it can go. So because this is clamped onto the first part that comes out of the selfie stick here, now this is the new Action Invisible selfie stick. So what's going to happen is as we extend this and the camera goes to the top of this, it's going to erase this from the shot. It's absolutely incredible what it can do. So I'm going to extend that out, and then I'm going to tighten this, and then I'm going to screw on my Insta360 to the end of it. And that is absolutely insane. I can't believe how sturdy that is. This new Action Invisible selfie stick is by far, of all of them that we have tested, the sturdiest and the strongest. It's all carbon fiber, it's super lightweight, very minimal vibration. Match it up with this mount, this is gonna look good. Let's do this. The 3 shots that we just did there were called time shift, fly lapse, and active HDR. Time shift and active HDR are all done by just selecting the option you want and then hitting record, but the fly lapse is different. All I did is just take regular 360 video, and then you go into the app in post and choose what you want your video to look like. and that was one of the options, and so the app does it all for you. All right, now I have another shot that I'm gonna show you guys that is super cool, actually arguably cooler than the last one. But first, let's talk about what gives this setup a hefty price tag. Now the mount comes in two different variations. There's the dual cut mount for $249.99, which is a more cost-effective option, or there's a triple cut mount we're using today for $399.99. You are going to need the Action Invisible Selfie Stick, which is sold separately for $49.99. And if you want the ultimate full car package that we're using today in the video, including the Insta360 X3, the Action Invisible Selfie Stick, and the triple cup suction mount, you're looking at an investment of $899.97. Now that is a hefty price tag, but that doesn't mean it's not justified. As they say, price only matters in place of value. So the question is there the value? So where does all this value come from? Well, let's take a look. Insta360 worked together with a company called Tilta, an industry leader in stability systems, to design this, which to me is huge. If I'm trusting my expensive cameras to some sort of mounting system, I want to know that the people that are designing it are at the top of their game. And if that means something to you, then maybe you're willing to pay more for that. The base of the suction cups are made of all metal. The support arm leading to the third suction cup, as well as the new Action Invisible Selfie Stick, are made of carbon fiber for maximum stability, as well as keeping everything as light as possible. And as I mentioned earlier, that new selfie stick is much stiffer than the previous version. There is an air valve that is brilliantly designed to let you know when the seal is complete and if there is a problem. As I mentioned earlier in the video, if you see white, stop and fix it. There's huge value in the thought that went into protecting your camera. You get this metal crossbar that you attach two suction cups to and can adjust to fit pretty much any type of surface. You're not beholden to just the distances allowed by a suction cup mount like this, or like this that have very minimal adjustments. Instead, you can slide around the suction cups to find the best surface to mount your system. The triple mount can be converted into a dual mount easily by removing one of the suction cups and attaching it to the base of the Action Selfie Stick. The advantage here is that the mount will show less in the video for times when you don't need the extra stability, like on a smooth, slow road. Each suction cup can stand a static force of up to 20 kilograms, and to release the suction cups, it's as simple as squeezing the tabs. Okay, so now that you know more about Insta360's new suction cup mount, let's talk about the last shot. And this one can be mounted really all over your hood. First, let's do the unicorn shot from the side. Now to install this, I don't want this sticking out too far past the side of my car because I don't want to risk anybody getting too close and hitting them with my camera or anything. So I'm gonna put it at a bit of an angle like this. I'm gonna have it coming out still beside the car. And so I'm gonna have it mounted somewhere around like this. So I'm gonna loosen up all these right here so I can adjust them, get them all nice and flat before I start actually suctioning anything. And because I know these ones are on a flat surface, I'm gonna start over here to see if I can get this guy on a flat surface. All right, and there it is. There's a lot of contours to the car, so start with the one that you think is gonna be the most challenging. Then I'll take these here, and I want this going pretty vertical, so I'm gonna keep these pretty close together. Just press down, tighten them up, and then I can adjust how steep it is with this one. And I think we're ready to go. Now, in case you're curious, this is what it looks like out your front window. Don't worry, people are definitely going to notice, but you're gonna get some super cool shots. Now watch how cool this is. Even though I'm out here working around my car, I can have this X3 track me while I set up my camera for my next shot. All I had to do was hit record on the X3, and that's it. Even watching me come back here and getting in the car. So cool. Now pay attention as I'm driving here too, at the how minimal that camera is actually moving up there. And we're on this kind of backcountry road. It's kind of worn out. There's bumps and ruts in it. Not a great road. And the camera is barely moving. Compared to the old invisible selfie stick, this one, you can just tell it's a lot more sturdy. And because of that carbon fiber, it just is nice and light, and it just does not have the same movement as the other did. So it is an incredible upgrade to making shots like this. So is it worth the price? That's something I can't answer. These were sent to me by Insta360. I didn't look at it from the scope of having made the investment, so I'm not going to pretend like I have. But what I can tell you is it does its job incredibly well. The versatility of being able to move it and mount it wherever you want and still have it have that insane stability. The fact that it is light, all the carbon fiber involved, all the thought that went into it is a huge deal. And any serious content creator will tell you it's worth investing in that. Now, obviously, these are designed for outside of the car, getting those kind of shots like you saw in this video. If all you do is do internal shots inside of your car, maybe through the windshield, I did try that, but these are a little bit overkill for that. If that camera falls inside of your car, who cares? There's no damage. Probably not worth the investment. But I would say that if you're a car content creator or you want to be, and you've already invested in a nice camera, you've got the Insta360 X3 or X2 or RS1 or some other equivalent camera on a 1/4 inch drive, and you want a mounting system that's stable, top of the line, lightweight, very versatile, you're never gonna buy this one and wish you hadn't. So if you want more information on it, I'll put it all down below in the description.